what a new United Nations report warns the impact of climate changes as increasing and inevitable. More than 100 scientists from across global put together findings which is the most extensive look to the data at the effect of climate change on the environment. CBS News when Paul Garner has details. From the Earth's tallest peaks to the ocean floor, scientists want no part of the world will be spared from climate crisis. The United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change released the unprecedented report concluding the planet can keep up with the global warming. The ocean, which acts as a sponge for carbon dioxide emissions, has a capacity threatened to swallow up islands and coastal cities. The scientists say climate change consequences are already happening, like melting ice at Atlantic and Greenland. But, but that's just a tip of the iceberg. The report says the failure to the action will lead to a steady stream of catastrophe. One worst case prediction says a billion people are affected by the years 2050. Drought, famines are broadcasted along with the frequent and destructive storm. Scientists say the world is in against time to combat climate change, but hope the new findings will lead to action when Paul Garner from CBS News London. CBS News climate and weather contributor Jeff joined with us today. Now Jeff, what stood out to you in this report?
Yes, I have read a bunch of these IPCC reports. They are dense, they are technical, they are sometimes difficult to read, and they are normally very conservative. They are not very not very assertive, typical. They tease before they make any assertions in the reports. This one a lot of more bold. Is a lot of more assertive as they become more confident in the science. So they are using words like unprecedented, irreversible thing that they might have left out a few years ago for diplomatic reason, left out this year. Is starting to get the poise the points where the reports catching up with the science, which is oftentimes the scientists at tablets something the IPCC will be not slow to adopt it.
So what do scientists mean when they say the Earth's ocean have absorbed the rising temperature we've seen?
The rising temperature we have seen on rise, so greenhouse gas traffic, the more carbon dioxide, more methane, and we release through by burning a fossil fuel, the more heat that's trapped in. Some of it gets absorbed by land, but 93% of it gets absorbed by the ocean. Why that's important is ocean is huge. It is tremendous and it controls the climate over the earth, and it's come back to harm us if you are absorbing on that heat. And take a look at that's every single year ocean heat content his new report. And actually this amounts of ocean heat content that we have absorbed in the past 50 years we're gonna see 5 to 7 times that's likely by the end of the century.
So sound very frightening truthfully. The report also discussed the new phenomenon of marine heat waves in the ocean. So could you explain it for us?
Marine heat waves have a likely own way occurs, but they are occurs naturally. 90% of marine heat waves over the past couple of decades are now attributed to human caused climate change. So that a tremendous amount, and they expecting that by the end of this century we could see them increase by 25-fold and 25 times increase these in the amounts of marine heat wave are possible by the end of the century, especially in a high emission scenario. When I say a high emissions scenarios, I mean business as usual. We keep burning lots of fossil fuel, and so the bottom line is most of heat wave in the ocean are being caused by us. Now we have gonna see we wanna see them increase by 25 times. So basically, on the corals is going to die if we do not something to reel in on the gas that's releasing it through the atmosphere.
Thank you, Jeff, for breaking it down for us. The way that we can understand. Thank you.
Thank you.